Hey guys, all right, so today I'm going to show you how I make my roasted garlic and herb air fryer turkey meatballs. Now these don't need to, oh, hi Gracie. These meatballs don't need to be made in an air fryer. They can be done on the stove or they can also be done in the oven, but I just wanted to show you guys quickly how I make it. So, starting out with some ground turkey from Publix, it's only $3.99. This will get me about 4 meals out of this because it's just over a pound, so I usually have about 4 to 5 ounces per meal time. So you're going to start with your turkey in your bowl. Got quite a few seasonings that I like to use on this one. The first one is this roasted garlic and herb seasoning. I do really like the garlic taste, so if you do, you can also add some chopped garlic as well. So sprinkling some of that in there. I also like a kick to my food, so I add some ground red pepper as well. Pretty heavy-handed on the ground red pepper. And then we add a little bit of salt and pepper. Not too much salt. Now, I'm not someone that measures out all of my seasonings. I eyeball it, so whatever your preference is, you can do that as well. If you like heavier on the spice, use a little bit more of the red pepper. And lastly, I add just a dash of oregano as well to give it that extra taste. All right, so once I've got all the seasonings in there, then I'm going to mash it all up together. Make sure all of the seasonings are spread throughout all of the turkey. Or you'll have one turkey meatball that is full of garlic and one that has no taste. Just make sure you fully get all those spices around, and then you're going to take just a small palmful of turkey, about this much, and make them into your meatballs. They don't have to be perfect. Just roll them around in your hand, and they should be about 1 inch by 1 inch, and you're going to do that with all of the turkey. Now, once you've rolled out all of your turkey meatballs, you will have a tray that looks just like this. Now, if you're doing it in the air fryer, you're going to set the temperature to about 320 degrees, and it usually takes me 2 batches in the air fryer to do this, unless you have a rack that you can double them up on. You don't want them to be touching in the air fryer. So once you lay them all into the air fryer, you're gonna pop it in, and they're only gonna cook for 15 minutes. If you're gonna do them on the stove, I recommend the cast iron skillet. Spray it down with some extra virgin olive oil, and just rotate the meatballs every few minutes once they get a little bit brown. And if you're doing them in the oven, about 350 degrees, and you can cook those for about 17 to 20 minutes, depending on the strength of your oven as well. So, stay tuned, we'll be back for what these meatballs look like. All right, so that air fryer just dinged for me, so I'm gonna take them out and I wanna show you guys what they look like coming out. Oh, they smell amazing. So nice and crispy, just give them a second to cool down, and then you can just plate them and they are ready to eat. So go ahead and try that recipe at home, and you can also sub out any spices you want. I have several other recipes that I'm gonna be showing you guys for other meatballs that you can have as well. So, delicious.